Scrolls Online Let's Play series. We're still doing Moonhenge's Tear within the Isle of Despair, or Isle of Torment, sorry. So we gotta activate the Pillar of Discord and the Pillar of Strife. Right here. How the heck do I get up there?
Glad you made it. Just hold the keys up to the pillars and we'll be on our way.
This one is no lady.
Protecting the sigil stone. What is We're trying to break them, but it'll take time.
My friend hunts for us.
Damn it. Like cockblocking.
We did it! You were amazing! Now let's get that sigil stone before the day burns up!
Now there's just one more thing, but it's a doozy. Well, there is the matter of this Moonhenge. It seems to be connected in some way to the Moonhenge in Greenshade. As long as it's here, all the Dremora would have to do to reopen the portal is replace the sigil stone. So we'll need to destroy it. Well, I created a scroll for just that purpose. Unfortunately, it requires the power of the sigil stone. As the sigil stone is destroyed, the portal will close for good. The person who casts the spell will be trapped here. Stop right there. You've got more experience at saving the world than us. We're not leaving you to rot in Cold Harbor. Perceptive as ever. Frankly, you are the only one of us that we can't spare. For either of us to make the choice would only be self-serving. But be quick. The portal began to collapse when we removed the stone. Soon it will all be moot. Understood. Paranarth is inexperienced.
I'll make you proud.
Can't believe I just threw a life away that easily. Oh, shoo, I made it.
We've closed the Daedric portal. Moonhenge is back to its old self, plus a few decorations. But where's the captain? At least she died for a good cause. And it looks like you're short another. Damn! She just joined us. I should not have allowed the captain to take her. We'll mop up the remaining Daedra and start rebuilding the outpost. Thanks to you, we won't have to fight a war on two fronts.
All right.
Did she tell you? One of the greatest mysteries of Valenwood has finally been solved. Decades of conflicting rumors have been put to rest. We finally know what happened to the Blackroot clan. They died, right here in Verlaine. Yes, once again the work of Naaman's Shade and the Veiled Heritance. And yes, I do realize we need to return them to rest, but I'm hoping we can uncover more about what happened here while we do. Are you ready to get to work, my friend? The Blackroot clan warriors are even more bloodthirsty in death than they were in life. But there are also other spirits here. glimmers from the past, crying out for help. I think they're trying to show us something. We need to watch them. Go on if you must, but I'm going to remain here, for now at least.
Hectorheim. Lovely, isn't it? Especially with its moat of undead and eerie.
Look for the glimmers of the past I spoke of. Hopefully they will help us. What's that over there?
Elfirian, General Malgoth and the rest of the Black Root troops are almost upon us.
No, that plan is madness!
Silence, Glonir. Our sacrifice today will ensure our sister villages live on.
Burn it!
Light it up!
Elfie, I can't do this. I'm scared. I don't want to die.
It's all right, Lillian. The poison itself is slow.
Set it
The
ablaze!
black root will have cut our throat.
Damn it.
Another one!
That's the last of them, General. The village is clear.
An easy victory. Verlaine is the first to fall, but there will be more. Now, per the meat mandate, let us feast on the fallen. Prepare the cave temple. It's a suitable place for a celebration.
Look, another one.
General Morgoth. The troops. Half of them are dead. The other half...
Another one.
General Morgoth. The troops. Half of them are dead. The other half...
Are dying, including us. This is poison. The villagers poisoned themselves to poison us.
What do you mean?
The meat mandate, you idiot. Eltheria knew she couldn't win on the field, but she'll still manage victory. To the Nereid Temple. Perhaps we can beg a cure.
Here we go.
Here's another scene. Let's
Rise,
watch.
my soldiers. Back to your bodies and take
Why
up
do you
arms.
command us from the ooze?
A powerful one, unknown to me, has stolen my bow. It invoked the right of theft, and commanded we march against the Dominion.
By your command.
One more left.
Here's another scene. Let's watch.
Elfie, I can't do this. I'm scared. I don't want to die.
It's all right, Lenril. The poison itself is slow. The black root will have cut our throats long before you felt its effects. Here, we'll drink it together, and I'll fight by your side till the end.
Until the end.
Now, to battle!
Rise, my soldiers. Back to your bodies and take
Why
up
do you
arms.
command us from the ooze?
Alright. Sorry.
What a sacrifice! To think that...
What?
What a sacrifice! To think the villagers actually poisoned themselves in order to poison the Blackroot clan. It may be morbid, but it's also brilliant. Of course, that really doesn't help us return the Blackroot warriors to their graves, does it?
Not really.
From what I gathered, one of Naaman's servants has stolen General Malgoth's bow and compels the Blackroot clan to fight by the right of theft. What we need to do is steal the general's bow back, and then we can release him from his vows. We must rely on the scenes of the past. After being poisoned, General Malgoth went to the Nereid Temple. It's likely he died within. I suggest you go in and search for the general's remains. I'll continue searching for clues out here in the forest. Be wary.
Okay. Alright, almost there.
You would steal that which has already been stolen. Then enter the Shadowwood and seek it, though you will find only death.
Oh, Scheiße.
In the Shadowwood. I had hoped not to visit here again. But if this is where he is holding the General's bow, then it's just as well. We need to find the shade to get the bow back. I don't know. We'll have to search until we find it, though. In the meantime, however, do you recall the glimmers of the past we saw earlier? It seems those spirits are trapped here in the Shadowwood. We should release them. It's the Shadow Rifts that bind them here. From this side, you only need to touch the rifts to close them. That will release the spirits from their torment and weaken Naaman's grip on this place. If you'll focus on that, I'll search for the shade. Good luck. See you by the stones.
You will die, and then you will suffer.
That was a harrowing experience all around. I'm glad it's over. I hope we have succeeded in weakening Naaman's grasp on Valenwood as a whole. Only one thing remains. We must deal with the spirit of General Malgoth. Yes, and since you have succeeded in stealing it, it falls on you to invoke the right of theft with the General. Whatever you ask him, he will be compelled to do. The compassionate choice would be to release the General and his army, to allow them to return to their rest. But if you prefer, you might ask them instead to turn against Naaman and aid our forces in the fight for Valenwood. The choice is yours.
So it's true then? You have retrieved my bow from the shade? My father told me, you will find your bow in an animal's bow. Before it's even carved, you will see it. Mammoth's tusk. Extraordinarily difficult to make a good bow out of, but it was just like he said. I saw it, and I knew. What do you want? Death plays tricks. I thought you said leave. But that's not possible. We don't deserve rest. Not after what happened here. The ooze is the only fitting place for us.
You released him. I think that was the right thing to do. I'm glad to know that at least some of the spirits here will be able to rest. Though I am sorry for the villagers who remain trapped in the Shadowwood. We've done all we can here, but it's clear that Naaman still seeks to harm Valenwood, so our work is not finished. I suggest we spread out and search for signs of darkness. When Auriel wills it, I am certain the Green will bring us together again. Unless you have questions for me, I will soon be on my way. We should both search the forest for other signs of Naaman's corruption. I fear at some point we will have to confront Naaman.
Awesome. Another one done.
These will...
Useless layabouts! Rank amateurs! It was just a simple list of ingredients! How hard can it be? Truly? You have all three? Quickly, let me see. Yes, these will do. Satisfactory. Here, take your payment. At last, I can join my five-clawed brothers. I can be the predator I was born to be.
Good luck.
Now a toast to finding my true form at last. No, the tale is right, but why so many scales? My family will never accept me like this.
You strike an imposing figure, friend. And you look like you might not be shy about using it to make a little coin, yes? I've got a little problem, and I think the answer just stepped onto this balcony. The boss offers certain services here in Woodheart. As expected, such services are not free. One called Mandir owes the boss a cut of his profits, but is holding out now that his payment is due. This one means to collect, one way or the other. Only certain kinds of people profit from war. Mandir has benefited particularly, even as we are spread thin. In such times, we often employ outsiders. Collect the payment from Mandir, and a cut of it is yours. Simple, yes?
From the side! Move the flag!
Whoops.
Any luck? Excellent. I wish I could see the look on Angor's face when I take these to market. I bought them fair, after all. Thank you for your help. Here's what I owe you. Unlike Angor, I keep to a deal.
Nice. Right.
I'm quite busy at the moment, sorry. I'll be lucky if this haul allows me to keep myself fed, much less pay off my debts. Please, leave me to my work.
Ah, not this again. Look, run along and tell those flea-bitten cats that I'll have their coin as soon as possible. It isn't my fault that damn clever Farwin nicked it right out from under my nose. Yes, no need to rub it in. I don't know how she managed it, but she must be quite skilled. Too bad she doesn't understand what a mess she's landed me in now with a fat cat and his pets. I mean the majestic Bashira and his cohort. You can try. I don't think it'll do any good. Right, a theft and all that. The act was artfully done. Right in front of my eyes, and yet I had no idea. By right, she owns my property until she makes a demand of me in return, and I agree to a price for the return of what was stolen. Ah, good.
Bit forward coming into my home in such a manner. Something you need? Manthea's in trouble with the fat cat? I didn't know that. Well, he can have it back all right, but by right of theft I demand something in return. I can't believe he hasn't come to ask me himself yet. Easy. I just want him to marry me. Divines know. He's avoided me long enough. Of course. I hoped he'd come to me, but then he always was a hard-headed one. Let's go. Ah, how exciting. I wonder if I should have washed my hair first. Nah. Hello again, Manthea. Fine day this, don't you think?
Yes, let's get on with it. Make your demand, Farwin.
Surely you know by now, I want us to be married.
I will return the coin I stole in exchange.
I thought as much. So I must marry you or be gutted by the fat cat's thugs. Ugh, very well. I, Manthir, acknowledge that you, Farwyn, rightfully stole my coin, and in exchange for its return, I agree to marry you.
I'm so happy you feel the same way.
Well, I hope you're happy. What's the phrase? Out of the kettle and into oblivion? Shackled for life to Farwyn.
I wouldn't overstate things. But here is the gold I owe. Take it back to those mangy cats and tell them I have no more need of their services. My ledger's clear, yeah?
Well.
You return, and with the gold, yes? We'll see about that. But you have done as was asked, and will have your gold as we agreed. The noble Bashira appreciates your service, and your discretion.
Can't imagine what the worm cult wanted with that. A hunter's weapon.
Flooded Grove done.
By the light of Aetherius! There you are! Razumdar sent me here to await your arrival. He wants you to join him as quickly as possible. It seems Vicereeve Peladil came this way after stealing the staff of Magnus. Who can be certain? I suspect he merely seeks to find a ship and flee back to the Somerset Isles. Perhaps he is determined to see Prince Naaman's body laid to rest there. Razumdar has his own suspicions, though, and he seemed quite concerned. He was unwilling to share his suspicions with me. Whatever his instincts may be, though, this time I will wager that he's on the mark. Undoubtedly, Razumdar intends to share his thoughts with you. You'll find him in the Thalmor headquarters.
All right.
Please, don't bother. You see the Spriggans and lurchers everywhere?
Okay, hold on one sec. Here's what we're gonna do. So this will greatly lessen the time.
Please, don't bother me. This warding spell is quite complex, and if I don't finish it soon, there'll be nothing to stop the impending invasion. You see the Spriggans and lurchers everywhere? They feel it. The coming invasion. Daedra, I am the last priest of the Wooded Eye. We were charged with protecting this grove, but the wards have failed. We have failed. Intruders, greedy for power, broke the wards and attacked my fellow priests. I can't defend against the coming Daedric invasion alone. I need your help restoring the wardstones while I complete the warding spell, or Daedra will overrun this place. They're on the high ground surrounding the grove. There are 3 of them. Please, hurry. Not much time. The wardstones surround...
Okay. Right.
Too close. They nearly had us that time. The wards will keep the Daedra bound for now, but I'm still not sure how they managed to break them. We need to investigate Ilmyris. Ah, yes. Perhaps I wasn't exactly forthright. This grove exists to conceal the Cradle of Ilmyris, a library of secret knowledge. The Wooded Eye are its guardians. We serve the Woodland Man. You might know him as Hermamora. Yes, a Daedric prince. But the only reason the Daedra are bound here is to keep this place hidden. Ordinarily, they pose no threat. They broke their bonds when the intruders destroyed the wards, and now they threaten all of Greenshade. I do not know the mechanism myself, but Saramir, the caretaker of the Vault of Memories inside, no, if he's still alive.
This is too damn good.
Come closer. Such an interesting mortal.
Alright.
Your assistance might be just what I require.
Boom.
So many names, so many faces. Such terrible understanding. You, I remember you. At least I think I do. Perhaps I just imagined it. That's all imagination is, you know. Memories of things that never happened. I am Gordhauer the Shaper, the Fire King Hadul, Haramir of Copper and Tea, the Flower King Nilichi, Umaril the Unfeathered, or I am just Saramir. It's becoming hard to know. I could tell you, but I've forgotten how. Or perhaps I never knew. Listen, the woodland man calls you, in the pool. It's best if you do not look directly. It looks back, you know.
I am Hermaeus Mora, the riddle unsolvable, the door unopenable, the book unreadable, the question unanswerable. I wondered if you understand why you're here. You will bind the Daedra. But you do not yet know what tender fate and fortune brought you into my grove. Into this ruined reflection of my library. In due time. But as to the Daedra, their magic powers, the wards that protect my library, but binding them here is no small task. It requires a foundation of souls, each of different blood, from my servant Tamriel. The intruders who broke the wards above unwittingly loosed the bindings here below. 4 of the souls broke free. In their confusion, they wander these halls seeking escape. Subdue them to restore the seal. I will reward your faithful service. Willing or unwilling, all who strive to grow in skill and scope are my servants. Alien crystals impart.
which is the Imperial. Right, time to return to the shrine.
Three servants reunited to their master. Only one remains. A conundrum. The Bosmer soul escaped Elmiris. We require a replacement. One will die whether you refuse or not. Put them a
What does my lord command? Wait, who is my lord again? It's all so muddled. Truly? I thought I dreamed my master offered me a place in his realm, in Apocrypha, when my service was done. But that may have been the caretaker before me. Kill myself? That would be a blessing. I'll be free of these memories, free to know who I am. Here I come, my master.
The ritual is complete, and the Daedra of Elmiris guard their very prison. Orthanir is caretaker now, until another comes to take his place. My memory is unerring as my word. In the crystal behind you, you will find knowledge you didn't know you sought, but others have killed for.
Not another memory! My mind is full!
Are you sure we're not wasting our time? How many people has this crystal killed now?
Patience. Rest assured, Elmiris contains the knowledge that Naaman's Shade will need.
No. The roots. They envelop the whole forest. And at the center, such pulsing. Oh!
Pulsing. The heart. At last. Let me see.
Wait! What are you doing? The crystal will drive you mad.
Magnificent. Such truth. Such clarity of sight. Everything leads to Hectorheim.
One by one, Naaman and Peladil exposed my servants to the crystals. until their mortal minds cracked and groaned under the strain. What else? Power. They called it the heart of Valenwood, but no matter what it's called, it means the same thing. You have not yet earned that knowledge, which Namon and Peladil took by force. They went to Hectorheim. Where you go is your choice. But I will be watching.
Alright, so we're going to fast travel to Woodhearth, and then we're going to call the episode. So if you guys like that, please drop a like down below, subscribe, and get ready, because we're almost done with Greenshade now. Alright guys, this is where we're going to end the episode. I'll see you in the next one.